Okay. All right, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me now. You can? Okay, excellent. All right, sorry about that. I just had a small microphone problem. All right, it's been a while since I streamed. It's been like 10 days or something. I was on vacation. I went to a wedding in Rome, in Italy. Beautiful. My first time in Italy. Or sorry, my first time in Rome. Second time in Italy. Absolutely loved Rome. Gorgeous city. All right, what am I drawing first? Also, while I've got you here, drop a like on the stream if you have not done so already. Niger holding a book. We could do that. I don't think I've drawn Niger on this canvas. Let's pull up the flag of Niger. Orange India, kind of. Draw Tonga as an empire. We can do that. Thank you, Soviet Troller 69 for the $2 super chat. Let's draw Niger first. What do you guys think of the flag of Niger? Let me do a poll. We dropped 2 shorts today. Hope you guys like them both. The first one, Continental Drift, is based on an old comic of mine, a personal favorite of my own comics. I have not drawn balls in a couple weeks. So we'll see how my ball drawing skill is. We're going to give Niger glasses. He's reading a book, so we'll give him glasses. Let's move this one down a bit. Actually, no. Let's try this. Okay. Glasses. Line. What country am I from? Eagle5607. I am from the United States. I live in the US. There are 4 of us that work on this channel. 2 of us are American, 1 is Canadian, and 1 is Swedish. Belgian waffles, you love Belgium. I love Belgium too. I've been to Belgium once in my life, and I loved it. Wait a second, why is it doing that? Huh. Hold on, I've got some sort of Photoshop problem here. I've never encountered this problem before. Quick mask. What is quick mask? It won't let me press Q. Oh, okay. All right. I fixed it. We're good. Thank you, Google AI search. Chell, please draw your Bolsona in Italy hanging out, eating pizza in front of the Leaning Tower of Pizza. And congratulations on being a member for 4 months, Chell. Yeah, I'll add it to the list. Let's see. We're doing Niger. Niger reading a book, right? Okay. Little scatterbrain right now, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Aaron streamed a couple days ago, right? I did not get a chance to watch it. I'm exhausted. I've been traveling so much. Okay, now let's do the glasses. Oh, I already have, okay, hold on. I have the glasses. Let's do a blue outline. Big old glasses for Niger. Actually, let's move this one a little bit. Oh, you know what? Here. I like... whatever. It's good enough. Okay. Harry Potter. Harry Potter glasses. Black. duplicate the glasses. Let's redo that actually. We do little streaks of white behind the glasses. This is some line tool. Absolutely verboten. I don't care because this is just for a stream. I'm not making a comic. Alright, let's merge these. Okay, now. There we go. Look at that. Now we gotta give him a book. I'm gonna steal a book from Aaron. What was that short we made? Oh god, what was it? Actually, you know what? Okay, I'll just I'll do my best at drawing a book. Let's see. Let's do pink so I can sort of see. There's the spine. Well, that's not bad. See, cartoons are easier to draw than people think. So if any of you are interested in drawing cartoons, now is the time to start. I think I made the spine too thick. Let's try this. That's better. This line is too straight though. Let's... Okay, I like that. And then the pages... Yellowish maybe? Yeah. And a little bit lighter, or darker, I guess. Whatever. No, it's a little bit lighter. And then the book itself, let's make blue. Let's do that for the outline. And then... a little bit darker. There are like 3 pages in this book. All right. Niger reading a book. Easy peasy. Draw UK being annoyed by Scotland being annoying. Thank you for the £2 super chat, DNA active. Let's do Tonga. Tonga as an empire for Soviet trawler. And then we'll do another normal chat suggestion. We've got Tonga somewhere down here. Tonga. I mean, this is basically it, you know? This is Tonga as an empire. Beating up Empire of Japan. Let's do Big Tonga. We'll give him a crown or something, you know? That's too much of a bean. Get more circular. Ooh, what happens if I do this? Whoa, okay. This is how you smooth stroke your balls. The smoothing option at the very top. Whoa, I had no idea. Hold on. Okay, I like that. That's cool. I had it at 10%. I just upped it to 40. Makes my balls a lot smoother. That's pretty cool. Italian Mapper, please draw Italy hitting Greece with a stick. Also, your content is amazing. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Italian Mapper. Are you from Italy? Ron, 850. Hello, Koi. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing, Ron? I think maybe I do 25% smoothing. Let's try that. Tonga. Tonga. It's Tonga time. It was always Tonga time. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, Rome was super cool. It gave me some ideas for some shorts. Aaron's drawing one of them now. And then, I don't know if you guys saw the news yesterday, but there was a planet about 120 light years from Earth that has already been like a prime candidate for potentially being habitable. And there was some more evidence that came out yesterday that it could harbor life. So we made Aaron and I just made a short about that today. Jolly Pikachu, thank you for the $10 super chat. That's very generous of you. Draw Paraguay? Absolutely. We want to make a short about Paraguay and Uruguay. It's a gay marriage joke. Have not gone around to doing it yet, but I have that script done. Also, I want to do... Oh, no, I do. I have I wrote a short about the Triple Alliance during the... Was it the Paraguayan War? Is that what it was called? 1864 to 1870. The Triple Alliance, the lesser-known Triple Alliance. Empire of Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay. And fought a war against Paraguay. Whoops. We're gonna give this Tonga a crown. Empire of Tonga. They deserve a shot at being a global empire. Why not? I'm gonna go back down to 10% smoothing. It's annoying when I'm drawing just straight lines and stuff, you know? It's nice when I'm drawing balls, but... Alright, let's give him a crown. I'm gonna steal a crown from Aaron. From one of the Afterlife shorts. I was also thinking of ideas for Afterlife 3. Earlier today when I was on a walk. Here we go. Afterlife. This crown. We're gonna steal it. Just like the British stole tons of stuff from everybody. We're gonna steal it back. Aaron's art is my art. My art is Aaron's art. I'll try Saudi Arabia holding a sword. We had Saudi Arabia in a short just recently. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. It needs to be, not bicubic, nearest neighbor. And then when I do this... It's a good looking crown. He's got a great cartoony style. But now we've got to fix some of the colors, right? Because it's a little washed out. I think when we were brainstorming what the afterlife would be like, my idea was that all the ghosts or whatever in the afterlife, they would be like Force ghosts, so they'd have like that blue and whitish sort of hue. So I think Aaron just puts like a blue filter over every drawing that he does for the afterlife. Let's try this. Okay. And then a darker one. Okay, that's not bad. I like that. Now we make this like a darker gray. That's not gray. What am I doing here? Hold on. Am I crazy? That doesn't look gray at all. What? Let's do that. That's better. Okay, now brighter blue. This should be, I guess, like that, and then a darker purple. And then let's do red. And then a slightly darker red. And then a lighter red. And then let's fix this here, here. All right, Empire of Tonga. Done. Eric L, thank you for the 24 euro super chat. No request, just keep up the amazing work. I really enjoy watching your videos. Thank you so much, Eric. That means a lot to us. You guys, in general, like our community, the people who watch our content are incredibly gracious. You guys say such kind things in the comment sections of our videos. It really means a lot to us. Okay, let's do a normal chat request. And then I've got, after that, I think Chell's request. So, okay, we'll do, here, I can merge them. We'll do a normal chat request and we'll merge it with Paraguay. So I'll draw Paraguay and then someone else. Maybe like, I don't know, what do you guys, what should I draw with Paraguay? Also, let me end this poll. Flag of Niger. We do flag of Paraguay. Flag of Niger. 33 S tier, 26A, 20B, 19C or lower. I think it's probably like a B-. I don't think it's the best flag out there. All right. Flag of Paraguay. Here we go. What do we think of this? I think South America has a lot of really good national flags. Why won't let me make a poll? There we go. YouTube Studio is lagging like crazy. Oh, there it goes. Chat just died. RIP chat. What's my favorite country? Yours is Estonia. I don't know that I have a favorite country. I haven't been to most of them. I've only been to like 15, maybe 20 countries. Flag of Paraguay, S, A, B, C, or lower. But yeah, what I was saying, I think South America probably, of any continent, has like the best average flag design. But I don't think Paraguay is one of them. I'm sorry, the Paraguayans in chat. I don't think this is the greatest flag. It's the seal is too small and it's got writing on it. Writing, especially if the writing is small and it's like bent around in a circle or something, I just don't think it works well. But Uruguay's flag is great. Paraguay's is great. Or sorry, Uruguay, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, all great flags. Scout, how's it going? I mean, I'm Algerian. I like your content. Do Algeria. We should draw Algeria. All right, let's draw Paraguay and Algeria together. For some reason. Unlikely friends. I don't know. I forgot I drew South Sudan here. I've been working on this canvas for almost 10 months. More than 10 months. So I forget a lot of this. Ethiopia destroying a pyramid. Okay. Let's do Paraguay and Algeria. Let's do 25% smoothing. Okay. Now we fix this. This is Paraguay on the right. The famous Algerian-Paraguayan War of 21-22. Write it down. Some of you guys might be alive for that. Who knows? It's gonna happen. What do we get? I have Algeria somewhere here. Oh, let's do eyes first. So I always do eyes after the outline. I draw the ball, I draw the eyes, and then I put the eyes where I want on the ball, and then I draw the flag relative to where the eyes are. So I try and center the features of the flag right in between the eyes on a character. Do I know Pedro Martinez? I don't. Aileron, this is your first time being a stream. Can you draw a check ball? You know what? Absolutely. Welcome to stream. Thanks for stopping by. Please be so kind as to drop a like on stream if you have not done so already. Smash that like button, as we say on YouTube. Ooh, that's a good eye. That's also a good eye. Well, that one's not as good. Whoa, what did I do? So we've got Algeria. And then we'll do Czechia somewhere here too. Let's pull Paraguay over here. Let's draw some eyes for Paraguay. Algeria, Paraguay, and Czech Republic. What do these three countries have in common? I don't know. Draw Poland correctly, but in an upside-down world? That would be a good idea for a short. Oh, hold on. That's a great idea. Sorry, who wrote this? I'm gonna credit you in this short. I just had a great idea for a short based on your comment. Who wrote that? C_Hill. Draw correctly Poland, but in an upside-down world. All right. I don't know how much of this I want to give away, but I like this idea. I want, you know, like the green tubes in Mario. We're gonna have Poland go through one of those tubes, and it's gonna come out on the other side, and everything's gonna be opposite. All the flags are gonna be upside down except for Poland. Keep an eye out for that short. C_Hill. Okay. This is the creative process. This is how I come up with ideas for our shorts. Someone says something, and then I think, like, how can that relate to other media that I'm familiar with? And, like, Polandball lore and countries in history. Now I need to refine it, but the general idea I think is there. He goes down that green tube to opposite world or whatever, and everyone's right side. Everyone is upside down except for him. Love it. Okay, let's draw Paraguay. All right, let's end this poll on flag of Paraguay. Here it is. Soviet Troller 69, thank you for the $2 super chat. Draw Texas with a chainsaw. We can do that. You're Chris, thank you for the $2 super chat. Can you draw Netherlands on top of a wind turbine? We can do that as well. I've got to try and balance super chats with normal chats, you know? So it might take a while, but I do get to every request. Omar, love you, Poland. Thank you, Omar. We love you too. Extraordinary Musket, this is the first time you've watched the live stream and it's amazing. Thank you for everything you do for the channel and r/Polandball. Thank you, Musket. That is very kind of you. We do our best. Flag of Paraguay, you guys said 33S, 30A, 19C or lower, 16B. I think this is a C tier flag. What do you guys like about this? It's not the worst flag in the world, but I don't think this is anywhere close to being A or S tier. When you have flags like Estonia or Botswana or Brazil, how can this be S tier? It looks too much like the Netherlands. I don't like the Dutch flag either. The Dutch flag, like the orange, like the Dutch Republic flag, that one's good. Because orange is not used enough on flags. What's good free drawing software? Probably Ibis Paint. That's what most people use, I think, in chat. Remove the blue. That doesn't look better. No. I don't know. My problem with it is the seal, the coat of arms, whatever. This is too small, and I just don't like the text on it. Courtney W. May, thank you for the $10 super chat. Draw Egypt with the top right of it cut out because of the Suez. We could do that. Yes. I was gonna put Czechia up here too. I've got a lot of requests, but I like that. I think the quickest way for me to do all of these is to like incorporate normal chat requests into the super chat requests, you know? So for this, for example, someone asked for Paraguay. That was a super chat. And then we just have 2 other countries that normal chatters asked for. Czechia and Algeria. Also, we are getting close to having merch out, so keep your eyes peeled for that. If you guys are interested in Polandball like t-shirts and stuff, we will have those in the not too distant future. All right. Paraguay. Blue on bottom, right? British Saxon Mapper, thanks for joining. Hope you've had a great week, man. Red on top. Blue on bottom. Merge those. Not so fun fact, today is the 50th anniversary of the Khmer Rouge rise to power in Cambodia. Yeah, that's, I won't be celebrating that. Khmer Rouge were terrible. We have not done a short with Cambodia. We should do one. Whoops. Alright, that's our Paraguay. I'm not going to write Paraguay. Maybe I will. I'll do, like... That's text. That says Paraguay. There's our Paraguay. Algeria, easier to draw. Much easier flag. Destroying the internet. I forgot about this. This is a good drawing. This is good too. Maldives. Oh, I watched a video yesterday of someone. He had like a GoPro on his helmet and he was wingsuit diving over the Maldives. It was super cool. I would never do it, but I'm glad he did it so I could watch a video of it. It was really, really cool. Where was I drawing? Here. So have that flag split halfway here, right? Merge these. Now we have to do the moon and star. Oh, here's a poll we can do. Because I think these flags are similar. Pakistan and Algeria. Which do you think is better? Because they're both green and white and have the crescent moon on it. Algeria's crescent moon is red, though. But I'm curious what you guys think. And the star is slightly offset. And it's inside. Oops. What have I done here? Oh, I have to put this under the moon. Okay. There we go. There's Algeria, and then said Czechia, right? So we'll take Czechia from here. Easy to draw. If I can remember where I was drawing. Canvas is getting very large. All right, right here. There we go. All right, what did I have next? Oh, sorry, Soviet trawler, I missed your other suggestion. Draw Aaron in his jail cell with a can of beans. It's not a jail, it's a prison. Let's see. My Balsone in Italy, hanging out, eating pizza in front of the Leaning Tower Pizza for chill. All right, Leaning Tower Pizza. Okay. Let's see, and then we can incorporate some other stuff in there. Leaning Tower of Pisa. I did not see that because it's not actually in Rome. It's in Pisa. It's a little bit farther away. I would like to see it at some point. But there's a lot to see in Italy. A lot of history there. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna trace the tower real quick. Tracing is totally A-okay in Polandball and digital art. Go for it. Totally fine. The charming thing about Polandball is that the drawings are shitty. And so, tracing stuff is gonna look kind of shitty, you know? So, totally okay. On here. I saw the Colosseum, I saw Trevi Fountain, I saw the Pantheon. What else? I don't know, man. Rome was gorgeous. Probably the prettiest city I've ever been to in my life. Absolutely loved it. I look forward to going back again sometime in my life. And I highly recommend it for those of you who ever have the opportunity to go and visit Rome. You should do it. Figured out. This is probably how Aaron does his drawings. Whoops. Wait, what did I do? Okay. Here. Here. The windows, right? Cool. Now making it look like the right side is a little bit lighter. Oops. Cool. This is working out. It's working out. I like it. Sorry, chat. I don't mean to ignore you. I'll get to you. This is the problem with drawing streams, is that when I'm drawing, I can't read what you guys are saying. I'm trying to go quickly though. Okay. Hey, that's not bad. It's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. I think it's alright. Draw South Yemen. I don't know what their flag... Oh, that's actually kind of a cool flag. South Yemen. I'll pull it up in a minute. Okay, and we put a flag up here. Where's our flag? That's pretty good. Oh, you know what? No, it needs more, some lines like that, right? Also, I made a GeoGuessr account today, but apparently you have to pay now to do multiplayer. Does anyone know if that's true? Because I wanted to do some World Guesser with you guys as well, but it looked like couldn't do it unless we pay, which is super lame. Because one of the things that I liked about GeoGuessr instead of oh, it was GeoGuessr. I made a GeoGuessr account. I didn't make a World Guesser account. No, I'm super stupid. I have to make a World Guesser account. I went to the wrong one! Ah. I do want to get GeoGuessr though, because it's the more complete game. But World Guesser is the free version, so that like chatters and I can just play that normally. We don't have to pay for it. We can play together. Okay. There's my Leaning Tower of Pisa. I have to put myself there, right? I'm gonna steal myself. That's not a bad drawing. This is me on Mars with a spacesuit, and the Soviet Union without a spacesuit, because the Reds can live on the red planet. They can breathe. That's a good drawing, actually, the Mars drawing. Oh, why is the, why are the colors all messed up? Should be, like, white, you know? There we go. I need to make a new Balsona for myself, or a new drawing. Do more turkey content? I wish we could do one day when the four of us will be able to do this, work on this channel full time, we will be able to make a lot more content. And as a result, we'll be able to feature a lot more countries more frequently, right? Part of the issue right now is that we only have so much time in the week to make shorts and videos. And everyone wants to see their country. Like, we just made one about Armenia and Georgia. We had never featured Armenia or Georgia in a short, really. Comrade Clinton, thank you for the $20 super chat. Draw Ireland, sliding down a rainbow and into a pot of gold or a sack of potatoes. I love it. Thank you, Comrade Clinton. Great name, by the way. All right, here's me. And then we have to get Italy from somewhere. Let's make this 50%. Alright, so I can just draw Italy, huh? Italy is a easy country to draw. Very simple. Maybe a little bit bigger. Simple tricolor. Then I'm gonna steal some pizza from Premier Mikhail Gorbachev. I finally know what love is. That's one of my favorite shorts, the Pizza Diplomacy. Those aren't good eyes. That's alright, whatever. Italy, I have drawn here. Italia. Armenia was good, it makes sense. It was good, maybe like a toxic love relationship between Turkey and Greece. We've done Turkey has actually shown up in quite a few shorts. I don't know how many of you have watched every single short we've made because we've made like 300 or something. But we have made a number that include Turkey. Turkey's probably in like a dozen. This is totally unintentional placement of the balls. Let's move these actually somewhere else. Oops. Okay. Simple, easy Italy. And then some pizza. Let me see. Steal some pizza from Aaron. Pizza circle. I had one. I got one pizza in Italy. I didn't have any bad food in Italy. It was incredible. Every meal was fantastic. But I only had pizza once. But I had pasta like every other meal. Absolutely phenomenal. Oops. Okay. Chell, I hope you like it. UK being annoyed by Scotland. Let's see. Italy hitting Greece with a stick. We've got a lot. All right, we can do, for DNA active, UK being annoyed by Scotland. And then we can incorporate something else in there. What else should I do? Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. I'm going to end this poll. 250 votes. Who has the better flag, Algeria or Pakistan? 51-48 to Algeria. That's really close. I personally think Pakistan's flag is way better. Willie, Colai, I want to buy you a Steam game, so choose 1 to 4 games. Hearts of Iron 4, Victoria 3, Europa Universalis 4, Crusader Kings 3. Do not buy me a game, Willie. Save your money, my dude. Buy yourself a game. You like it? Great. I'm glad you like it, Chell. Okay. So people were asking for Morocco. I had this drawing of Morocco. Where was it? Morocco and Mauritania splitting Western Sahara. Oh, that's gruesome. Okay, so we're gonna do Poland harnesses fire. Ook. Let's see. Up here, we'll do UK. UK being annoyed by Scotland. Let's smooth these balls by 25%. That's... I don't know. I need to be able to draw balls like Aaron. It's our brand at this point, you know? Luis Hernandez, thank you for the $2 super chat. Make Romania and Chad do the Spider-Man meme. I did that with Poland, Monaco, and Indonesia, didn't I? Down here somewhere? Oh, I did not quite. I did this. Did I not do the Spider-Man meme? I thought I did. They're all pointing at each other. This is a great horse. Iceland's so cute. Oh, well, we've got one Romania, and then we can just do Chad. Okay, we're doing United Kingdom being annoyed by Scotland. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Okay, 10% smoothing. I hate drawing the Union Jack. Oh god, it's such a pain in the ass. But for you, chat, because I love you guys, because you love Polandball. UK looking down at England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales all fighting. That's another one of my personal favorite shorts was National Animals. I rewatched that one a lot. I'm always curious. Like, when you guys watch a new short, do you go back and watch, like, a couple more? Because anytime I do, like, I watch one of our newest shorts, I go back and I watch a couple of my favorite ones. And I've heard anecdotally, like, some from friends or whatever that I've shared the channel with, they do that. Of course, yeah. I rewatch Metaphysics a lot. That's one of my favorites. I'm trying to find the UK. So I can steal the colors. What do we got here? There's Scotland, so I can steal Scotland from there. There's got to be a UK somewhere here. I've drawn the UK many, many times. Where? Am I crazy? I don't see one. There's New Zealand, there's Australia, Sandwich Islands, British Hong Kong, French Arctic territory. I could have sworn I drew the UK somewhere over here. Two Dogs, One Cat, and Alien, you've seen me draw before? Yeah, I mean, I've definitely drawn, I just don't know where on this canvas. What's this? Germany in a microwave. Look at these dragons. Oh, those are bad. Oh god. I choose the fire-breathing dragon. There's a UK here somewhere. We're gonna find it. Here. We got him. It's a pirate. Okay, now we go back up. I like drawing the top hat. I've never been great at drawing the top hat, but I think that's the most fun part of drawing the UK is the top hat and the monocle. Blue. It's an iconic flag for sure. You know what? I don't remember the last time we did a pull on the Union Jack. I think this is... I don't know what I've said before. I'm sure I've rated a bunch of flags many times and I just don't remember, so if you were to go back to like old streams and see what I rated flags, I might not be terribly consistent. I think the Union Jack is either an A+ or an S, personally. At least in this moment, I think it's a good flag. It's a little complicated, but it's good, you know? I think the thing that trips most people up is that there's a right orientation for the Union Jack, right? It's possible to hold it upside down. It's not symmetrical because the St. Patrick's cross is angled in a specific way. I'm line tooling. Sue me. Let's merge these. And this is the problem. Whenever I draw the UK, so I always make, and same thing with the Nordic cross flags, I always end up making the central line too fat, you know? They should add the Welsh Dragon to the Union Jack. I've seen variants of, like, fan versions of the Welsh Dragon on the Union Jack, and it just doesn't look good because it's red on red, you know? But there should be... I do agree that the Union Jack should have some kind of representation for Wales, because it currently does not. Okay, we're going to take this. The monocle... Where was the UK? Here he is. The monocle I always draw on the side that's closest to the border of the ball. There, a little bit lighter, and then I'm gonna do a slightly darker. Show shadow without actually having to do a shadow. Slightly darker orange. Okay. Let's give him the hat. I always suck at drawing the hat. Hats are difficult for me to draw. That's not too bad. I made it maybe a little bit too wide at the top, but we can manage. There, okay. And we need to draw Scotland annoying him, so I'm thinking... I think we draw Scotland behind the hat, or like on top of the hat, you know? Let's do purple so I can sort of see where he is. I choose the rainbow unicorn. Great. Scott Tangle. Let's give him silly eyes. Eponymous Mouse, thank you for the £2 super chat. Please draw the US shock that the UK made mac and cheese. Does mac and cheese come from the UK? There's no way. Hope you're doing well. Hope Zaren's doing well. Okay, yeah, what I can do is I can draw the US behind him. And then I can have, I can put like a bowl of mac and cheese or something here. Mac and cheese does come from the UK? Is that true? The earliest recorded mac and cheese recipe dates all the way back to 1769 and most likely comes from Northern Europe. No. Macaroni and cheese, or mac and cheese, is believed to have originated in ancient Italy, with the first known recipe appearing in the 13th century book, Liber de Cucina. While European in origin, the dish became popular in America, particularly after Thomas Jefferson introduced it to the US, and the release of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese Dinner in 1937. I'd be surprised if it had come from the UK. Where is Scotland? He's right there. Here we go. How am I going to draw Scotland? I love the Scottish flag. I think it's excellent. Fantastic. Love it. That's a proper flag. Alright, we'll draw US behind. Mad. That's not how I draw the US. That's not a great US. Hold on, let me try this again. Okay, I'm gonna smooth it 25%. Can I draw a ball that doesn't suck? Gave him a 5 head. Scale that back down to a 3 head. There we go. There. Draw the aviators. Okay. And then from Fat USA. Whoops. Back up here. Now, when you draw the US, you don't have to do 13 stripes, you don't have to do 50 stars, but you've got to do stars and you've got to do stripes. It can be annoying, but it's important, right? Sort of standardized version of these characters. Now, I'm going to do some shitty stars. Check this out. Your stars don't have to be great. People need to be able to tell that they're stars of some kind, you know? Boom. Mecca! Thank you for the $2 super chat. Draw Taiwan being sad and Poland saying first time. We hate European imperialism. Hey guys, Polska hate it too. Alright, there's our US. Bowl of mac and cheese. I wonder how Scotland ended up with pink eyes there, but... I don't know what... How do I draw macaroni and cheese like a cartoon version? We're gonna figure this out together. I've never drawn mac and cheese. Here's his bowl. He stole it from Italy. Done with the bowl. Now the mac. We get like a dark orange. Love me some mac and cheese. I don't know. Does that kind of look like macaroni and cheese? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, kind of passes for it, right? Make it extra cheesy. It looks like porridge. You're not wrong. I think it kind of looks like it. It's a cartoon, right? It's good enough. It's better than good. It's good enough. Okay. Romanian Chad doing the Spider-Man meme. We can do that real quick. Easy. Pixels, I think? There we go. No, ooh, that's a bad eye. Whoa, hold up. Did Chad dirty there. The Toyota War was in Chad, right? Do you guys know about that? That was Chad and Sudan? Or Chad and Libya? Or it was fought in Chad. Mostly, I think. Northern Chad and the Chad-Libyan border. Chadian-Libyan border. France was involved. Of course they were. It was Libya and Libya and Chad. Okay. We should make a short about the Toyota War. This eye is too far away. Move it in. That's better. Okay, and then Chad flag. Flag O Chad. Also, and the pole on the Union Jack. 48 S tier, 25A, 14th tier lower, 11B. Yeah, I'd say Union Jack is ARS. Even if you don't like it, everyone recognizes it. It's a very... I mean, it's recognizable not just because like it's a well-designed flag, but because, you know, the British Empire conquered the planet, so... This is, oh god, I'm having a problem with this perspective. Blue here. That's good enough. Okay. I mean, they can't really point at each other because they don't have hands, but this is as good as it's gonna get. The Spider-Man meme. Jason Watts, thank you for the $2 super chat. Draw Ohio and Nepal fighting. We'll add it to the list. This is the most requests I think I've ever had in a single stream from super chats. So I apologize if it's taking a while to get to them, and I also want to make sure I'm doing normal chat requests. Italy hitting Greece with a stick. We can do that, and then we can incorporate something else into it. Let's find... We're going to steal some more Aaron art. Italy hitting Greece with the stick. We're going to copy this. He is Cuba. I feel like Cuba probably should be drawn as a cube. It's not a rule, and I don't think the mods would allow it. But it kind of makes sense, you know? His name is Cuba. Okay, we're going to turn these into Italy and Greece. Italy is supposed to be hitting Greece, right? That should be pretty easy. Greek flag is kind of hard to draw, if we're being real. Italian, not hard at all. It's good old tricolor. Can't go wrong with a tricolor. Draw biblically accurate Italy. What does biblically accurate Italy look like? Destroy it. Lana, how's it going? How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Biblically accurate Italy looks like Venice. Okay, here's Italy. It's a little pizza roller. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. Italy, and then this has to turn that into Greece. This is a good drawing. Florida man rides a gator. His trusty steed. I have drawn Greece a few times. Here's Greece. Yeah, Greek flag is hard. Hold on. I don't draw it enough to have like a go-to kind of method of drawing it, so let's figure this out together. What else can I add to this? Italy hitting Greece. How many stripes is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I mean, I do really like the Greek flag, but it's one of those flags, everyone knows it, right? Absolutely iconic flag. I think very few people would be able to draw it from memory accurately. I think they know it has stripes and there's like a cross in the top left, but I don't think people would be able to draw it. And one of the rules of good flag design is that it should be simple enough to draw from memory, or simple enough for a child to draw. And I don't think the Greek flag meets that metric. And it's mostly because the top left, the cross, the way it blends with the stripes is very confusing if you're not looking at it, you know? But I think I might have managed something here. I believe we can tell that's Greece. Right? Algeria hitting France. We should make stickers of these and just like every possible combination of country. Everyone wants to see their country beating up their rival, right? Kat, thank you for the $2 or the £2 super chat. Draw India and China staring into each other's soul. Aaron in his jail cell with a can of beans. Oh, okay, you know what? Let me see. What was it called? What did we call? Metaphysics was not... It was Afterlife 3 is what I think Aaron called it. And then I changed it to Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. Metaphysics. I have a rough script for Metaphysics 2. Aaron's dungeon, his prison, not his prison, his basement. Struggling to find the word. Gets 1 can of beans per day. He likes it. Oh yeah, on Saturday we're doing an art contest. I totally forgot to plug that. Let me pull that up real quick while I'm also looking for Aaron's basement. It's in the Greenland video folder. Where's Greenland? Here we go. Here's Aaron's basement. A lot of can of beans. This is one of my favorite Aaron drawings. Free Aaron. Every now and then I see like the random hashtag free Aaron comment in the comment section of one of our videos. It always makes me smile. Let's give him a can of beans. Poor Aaron. I can draw a better can of beans than that. Come on. Whoops. Here's layer 1. I don't know, but I'm going to merge it with the background. Okay, back here. Cans. Over here. Okay, and then the top of the can. And beans on the inside. Those are his beans. Love it. A little bit darker. Give him a spoon. That's not bad. There's Aaron and his can of beans. Wow, Nightbot is doing nothing to stop the spam. See, people in the past have complained about Nightbot. This is what it looks like when Nightbot decides not to do anything. People just spam. Okay, let me see. Should I put anything else in the basement? Draw Ohio and Nepal fighting. I can put them in the background. Oh, I need to do Texas with a chainsaw, Netherlands on top of a turbine, wind turbine, Egypt with the top right cut out of it because of Suez. Draw a torture device. Well, I mean, he's chained up, you know? Rats? Okay, we'll put some rats in here. How am I gonna draw a rat? I don't know. I'll do a very cartoony rat. Pink feet. I'm gonna do pink feet. Darker pink, I think. I actually like rats and mice. I think they're cute. It's just, you know, I don't want to live with them. I don't want to see a rat in my house, you know? There. Give it ears? Yeah, I guess it does need ears, huh? Let's take this. Let's do it darker. That's good enough, I think. US slapping Canada with a tariff. US slapping Canada with a tariff. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Bulgarian Mapper. There's the rat. Okay, let's do Texas with a chainsaw. Texas. Come on down to Texas. Get yourself a chainsaw. Make the rat holding an AK-47. Oh, we don't want Aaron to be in danger. Aaron does all the drawing for the channel. That's a mighty good ball. Almost. And I've messed it up. Damn it. Salvaged. Saved! Free Aaron or give him to me? Never! Aaron must never be allowed to see the light of day. Draw a guitar with a guitar? That'd be good. I wrote a script for St. Vincent and the Grenadines and a bunch of Caribbean countries to be on a beach somewhere. And the joke is St. Vincent and the Grenadines sounds like it's a band. So right here, this is one of my favorite drawings on this canvas. But they're like on a beach and they're playing music. Chillin', thank you for the $2 super chat. A Su-30 SM, please. I'll add it to the list, Chillin'. I might have to do that one off stream, but we'll see. I can draw for a little bit more today. And I've got a lot of requests to get to. Let's see. Where was I? Texas. Where did I draw Texas? Texas. I misspelled glasses. That's alright. I'm here to draw, not spell. I do like drawing sunglasses. That's always fun. There we go. I don't know how I'm gonna draw a chainsaw, but we're gonna figure it out. Aaron has a very good eye for like how to approximate something very quickly in a cartoony way. Much better than I can. He draws a lot more than I do, so he has more practice. Texas I've drawn here. Go long. Oh, there's another Texas. I've drawn Texas quite a few times. Any Texans in chat? Draw Ingsoc ball? I feel like I've actually drawn that, haven't I? From 1984? I think I did. I think it's somewhere here. Where was I drawing Texas? Texas. Whoops. Big ol' star. The Lone Star, if you will. I gotta give him a 10-gallon hat. How have I drawn these hats before? Let's see if I can freehand his hat. Not terrible. Not great, not terrible. Go long. Good enough, methinks. Chainsaw. How am I gonna draw a chainsaw? Down like this. Okay. Now we do the blade. Let's do the blade. Oh, yeah, here, we can take this. It's not terrible. Let's do let's make this red. I think. And then yeah, okay, I like that. Some weird markings. And then a lighter gray here. Then I have to do the teeth. Did I just do a decent chainsaw? That's not bad. Oops, I line tooled. That's not bad. All right. Who's on the other end of this chainsaw? Who would I put down here? Twooble Productions, thank you for the $2 super chat. Could you draw the US eating a very big cheeseburger? I can draw a fat USA eating a cheeseburger, yes. Kind of like this guy. Maybe I just draw a big cheeseburger here. But, alright, who's gonna get chainsawed? Who's gonna get Texas Chainsaw Massacred? Lebanon? I'd feel bad. You know what? Okay, why not? Mexico? Aaron? Rome? Finland? Alaska, UK? We'll do Lebanon. I haven't drawn Lebanon on this canvas, I don't think. How much is tree? What are you doing? Put me down! Put me down! We do a poll on the flag of Lebanon. Chillin', thank you for the $2 super chat. You'll send me the reference of the Su-30 that you used? Excellent, thank you. I would like to do some games with you guys today. So I might do some IOUs. This is a bastardized US-Canada union. Okay, so we're doing Lebanon. For the eyes. This is... I don't think most Middle Eastern countries have good flags. Lebanon, I think, has one of the best ones. I think it's very good. I forget the name of the tree, what kind of tree it is. Dinero de Stereo, thank you for the $2 super chat. Louisiana making a pot of gumbo with cousin Quebec. The Francophones in North America. I will do that. I think I actually have Louisiana somewhere I can steal. And then Quebec probably as well. George, you have a question? Shoot. What is our first short? Our first short... Why don't we watch it together, now that Lebanon is done. Let's see. Our first short, our earliest short, was made by Dick Rhino. I didn't even make our first short. I did, there's... This is our oldest short. And here we go.
Duelet. Skibidi. No one is know what that means. Kurva!
I don't understand skibidi toilet. It's I'm too old to understand that meme. Hello, hi, how's it going? So let's see, when did this come out? December 19th of 2023, so this is over a year old. And then it didn't occur to us until like, let's see. This is the first short I made with Aaron, and it's based on an old Aaron comic that at one point was the most popular comic of all time on the Polandball subreddit. This one we made May 2nd, so it's been almost a year since I made my first short with Aaron. May 2nd will be the 1-year anniversary of this, and I did not know what I was doing. I did not really know how to animate. I did not really attempt voice acting that well. And I didn't know like what you were supposed to do with shorts, right? With shorts, you have to grab people's attention immediately, right? TikToks and shorts and Instagram reels. This has way too much build-up. People scroll away. So this one, I think, is like our worst performing short, but it's also the first one that I did. All right, and then on my count, we go over the top. For king and country! Tell me, kid, did you come here to die?
Oh, mate, I came here yesterday.
So you can see this is rough compared to our current ones, right? Chillin', you sent it. Thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Chillin'. So yeah, there's like very few panels in this one. The sound kind of sucks. There's too much blank space right on top and bottom. The logo's too big, so we learned over time how to make better shorts. But so this was May 2nd of last year. This was my first hand at doing a short. I recall basically talking to the other guys on the channel saying, like, you know, we've tried a number of things like PNN and drawing videos, tutorials, and stuff like that. Why don't we just draw comics in like short form, right? Because the four of us were comic authors, cartoonists before we were YouTubers. So this was my first hand at doing a short. Let's see. My first good short was probably this one, actually. I think this is a pretty good short.
Now a cowboy needs a hat, needs a hat, needs a hat, and a pair of fancy boots, fancy boots, fancy boots, and a set of shiny spurs, shiny spurs, shiny spurs, if he wants to keep riding.
So this one is more modern, obviously, but this is only the second one that I made with Aaron. This is a background that I took from one of my old comics. I expanded it, so I filled the entire screen. Aaron drew the US, and then the cowboy hat, and then the boot. And then I drew this panel, like these two panels where it alternates. So that was my first sort of real one. And I remember we got... So this was only our third short, and we got 10,000 views at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Eastern Time, in that 1 hour period. And that's what convinced us to do more shorts. And then, so the next like 3 or 4 days, 4 p.m., we got 10,000 shorts. We got like 4 p.m. juice is what we called it. And then that's when we decided to do basically daily shorts. And so we've done one almost every single day since. But yeah. Let's go back to drawing. You think the best early short is Napoleon? That one was fun, but it didn't do well. But I like an excuse to do the French accent. All right, let's see. What's our most liked video? Alaska Disaster, by far. Which we're a little bit miffed about. We think we've done better. Netherlands on top of a wind turbine for your Chris. Who else could we put on the wind turbine? So, I don't know if this is a controversial opinion. I have always thought that wind turbines look cool. I know a lot of people don't like them for whatever reason. They think they're unsightly. I think wind farms look cool. Secret Bagel Lover, member for 8 months. Wow, you've got the Bermuda badge. Hello, it was raining today for you. I like the rain. Flag of Lebanon, 43A, 33S, 14 serial, or 8B. I would say it's an A tier, yeah. Why don't you use the Confederate or the Nazi flag? Do you get banned if you use it? Yes, on YouTube you can't use the actual Nazi flag. So you have to, we do the Iron Cross flag. Confederate flag, we did use the Confederate flag. It's just most people think the battle flag was the flag of the actual country, which it was not. So we use the accurate flag there. blades. Oops. This one needs to be a tad bit longer. Yeah, Alaska Disaster is the first one that really popped off. That's what put us on the map. And then steady growth ever since. So. But I did notice someone in one of the comment sections of a recent video said, our animations have come a long way since Alaska Disaster, which is definitely true. You go back and you watch Alaska Disaster and it's kind of messy compared to what we do now. But like, we put a lot more effort into them because like I've learned how to edit, and Aaron has also learned like tricks for how to make things look more slick when we animate. All right, let's make these sort of grayish. That's pretty good. And then maybe on the inside here, merge it with the turbine, and then the turbine, I'm going to cheat and line tool. Okay, we're putting the Netherlands on top of here. And then who else? We put another one. Kind of small. That's not too bad. Belgium? Okay, everyone's saying Belgium. That makes sense to me. Let's get the Dutch colors, red on top. Here. Oops. There we go. Here, let's make this, we'll keep it the same size, and then we'll make that one Belgium. How about this? Since we did Algeria and Pakistan, Belgium or Germany? They have similar flags. Which is better? Head to head. We're gonna do some head to heads. These are the modern flags. Oh, I'm actually surprised at that. Okay. Oops. And then dark gray instead of black. There we go. Belgium and the Netherlands on a windmill, wind turbine. I am actually genuinely surprised. I think the Belgium flag is highly underrated. I think it's a solid flag, personally. Would I say it's better than Germany, though? I don't know, but I think it's underrated. Do the whole Benelux? Okay, we'll do Luxembourg as well. That's a good idea. Why not? Luxembourg. I've drawn Luxembourg somewhere. I have not. Okay, so I have to get the Luxembourgish flag. Luxembourg. Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Where was I? Here we go. Oh, you know what? Duplicate this one. There. Just change one color. Actually, hold on. I think the red's lighter too. Okay. Yeah, if they fall, then Luxembourg is gonna be the first one hit by the blades. Sliced. And end this poll. Which flag is better, Belgium or Germany? Almost 2-1 in favor of Germany. Interesting. Can you make Romania stealing Hungary's wallet? You know what? I can do that very quickly. Romania stealing Hungary's wallet. Okay. Romanian, are you steal that yacht? Good. It's belonged to evil Russian oligarch. Check this out. Oh, hold on. This is one of my favorite drawings on this canvas. Is this Burkina Faso? I don't remember. It is? Okay, good. I'm trying to remember what I've drawn. Wait, stealing Hungary's flag. Or, Hungary's wallet. Romania stealing Hungary's wallet. Okay. I love, like that one week where we had like 3 or 4 shorts about Romania was really fun. Romania is a fun character to write for. Okay, you are all finished. Thanks for donate blood. Draw Ireland chilling with Ivory Coast. We made that's an old comic of mine where Ireland looks in the mirror and he sees Ivory Coast. Ireland, what if one mirror actually you who is the reflection? Don't be ridiculous, Poland. That's just Ivory Coast. Hungary and Romania. Okay. Let's find Hungary's colors. That's Bulgaria. Do I have Hungary here? I don't have Hungary here. I owe Hungary for Desert District Gaming. Pull up Hungary. Should do Ottoman Empire and Holy Roman Empire. Sri Lanka. I don't think, have I? Oh, I think I did draw Sri Lanka relatively recently. Somewhere down here, maybe? I don't remember. Oh, I have to do India and China. Yeah. Staring into each other's soul. 1.45 billion, 1.42 billion. This was fun. Carthage and Rome in the arena, the Colosseum. Big Seychelles. Big Italy. Big Italy. Big Palau. Where was I? There we go. Wait, no, that's just the flag. Oh, okay, I see. Let's move these up over here. Make this one Romania. This is a cute drawing. So Romania is blue, yellow, red. Oh, Romania. Oh, look, accidental France. There you go. Romania stealing Hungary's wallet. Oh, hold on, I have to change the, I have to fix the shadow real quick. And I see a couple stray pixels up there. Let's make this 50%. For Romania as well. Why is it doing that? Oh, the hole's up here. Okay. There. Canada on the moon? Canada on the moon. Let's see, is there something I can steal? What is this? This is something I drew a long ass time ago. Probably like 12 or 13 years ago. We can replace this with Canada. Why not? Canada on the moon. Well, if all goes according to plan, the Artemis... Oh, actually, no, I don't know. No, yeah, I think the next, I think the first Artemis landing, so the next time that the US is supposed to go back to the moon, I think one of the astronauts that land, all 4 astronauts are supposed to land, and I think one of them is supposed to be Canadian. I could be wrong. I think that Trump just might have axed it because part of the idea was to put a woman on the moon as well. But you know, I don't think they care about that anymore. Okay, we're gonna turn this into... Oh wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Canada can't exist without a spacesuit on the moon. I've gotta fix this. Can't go back further. Canada on the moon. Let me pull up this drawing again. So this entire part I need to turn into Canada. Moon Canadians. %. I know the Artemis 2 mission, which is going to do a flyby of the moon. I think it's supposed to be next year. There's a Canadian astronaut on that mission. I forget his name. Someone's got to go commit war crimes against the moon Nazis, you know? You should make a short on the past relations with Germany and France and show how they went from rivals and enemies to friends. That would be a good idea, actually. One of my favorite little bits of history is Franco-German relations from Franco-Prussian War up to the formation of what is now the European Union. Can I draw Hungary fighting with Romania? That would be the sequel to this drawing. Alright, I need to get a Canadian flag from somewhere. Here we go. I'm drawing Canada a lot. What are you flying that rag for? To show I'm a proud racist. You already have a flag for that. Captain de Semple magique. Moi, Canadien! USSR and USSR and Cuba nuking Florida. Great way to improve that state. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, and now what do? I do, oh, here's what I can do. Okay. Merge these, duplicate, layer, and then... I think this should work. I'm gonna do some, like, white streaks. Make that 50% opacity. I like that. Whoops. That's pretty good. Now we need to change this flag to the Canadian flag. Canada on the moon. Crazy! Absolute science fiction. Lost my spot. Here it is. Maple leaf. There you go. Canada on the moon. Kingdom of Abemama. I don't know what that is. Kingdom of Abemama. Oh, this is a cool ass flag. Hell yeah, let's draw this. It was, okay, the Kingdom of Abemama was a chiefdom based in Abemama in modern-day Kiribati from 1795 to 1892 when it was incorporated into the Gilbert and Ellice Islands Protectorate, which was part of the British Empire. This flag kicks ass. Hold on, let me pull this up for you guys. Kingdom of Abemama. Great suggestion. This is dope. I love this. You screenshot of the Canada on the moon. What do you guys think of this? S, A, B, C, or lower? Kingdom of Abemama. An island that is now part of Kiribati. So this was a small chiefdom. Lasted for just under 100 years. This is super cool. Yeah, fish, fish! Legendary Raw, are you the one who makes the voice of the US? Yes, I am. How could you tell? What gave it away? Bolivian fish. Yeah, Bolivia if it still had access to the sea. Is it the right order for Bolivia? It is! Yes, oh, poor Bolivia. Taunt Bolivia. I think this is cool. Here, I'm gonna have to end the poll on this. 46 S tier, 25A, 13B, and 13C or lower. I think it's probably an A+ tier. I think this is cool. This is a very, very simple shark. It's good for a flag. Kingdom of Abemama. Let's draw that. Canada on the moon. Get out of here. Oh, I had to do something with Louisiana too, right? Louisiana, Quebec making gumbo. Down here. Rectangle. Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, and Hungary eating borscht. Friesland. Poutine. This is a good Mexico. God damn. I don't remember what state this is. Bhutan. Front-facing Nepal isn't real. Front-facing Nepal can't hurt you. This is good. Singapore, Israel, Nepal, and Kazakhstan. Let's try it over here. Abemama. 25% smoothing. This is very close to being an errand ball. Like the small eyes. Oops. Do the yellow band. No, right on top. Now the shark, I'm gonna totally mess up. First, I'm gonna duplicate this. Let's draw the shark. I made the yellow band too big, so the shark would look bad if I... Oops. Not terrible. Pectoral fin, or dorsal fin. Erase this a little bit. This is too thick. That's better. The snout needs to be a little narrower. Get rotated, idiot. Not the best shark in the world. But it's good enough for Polandball. Hold on, we're gonna put the eyes. This is a great suggestion, chatter. Love it. And now, I learned something today. I learned about the existence of the kingdom of Abemama. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Pretty good! Peru arguing with Chile. Let's see. U.S. eating a big... Oh, Nepal and Ohio fighting. Let's do that real quick. Didn't I draw Ohio down here somewhere? Yeah. I'm gonna steal this Ohio. I'm gonna make him angry. Who was he? Oh, he was eating Moldova, I think. Someone wanted Ohio to eat Moldova for some reason. Or was it Andorra? Does anyone remember? I don't remember what he was eating. We have a Nepal short that I have to work on after this for Saturday. Very, very funny short. I think you guys are going to like it. I'm very excited to make it. Nepal's a fun character to write for. Speak Ohio, please. I said please. Alright, this land is yours. I call it Ohio. Let's draw Nepal next to him. Up here. Venice. Yeah, here's Venice. Venice is drawn as an octopus. And then this is Turkmenistan being eaten. The most serene Republic of Venice. Gokturk Cognate flag. First Turkic Cognate. Doesn't really have a flag. It has a tamga of the Ashina. What's a tamga? A tamga is a seal, an abstract seal or brand. I don't know how I would draw that. It would probably just be like a white ball with the tamga on it. Then I have to do China and India staring into each other's souls. I'm going to do Nepal real quick. Orange Free State Ball, you give up. Let me see, what did you say? Why is Aaron's Balsona the way it is? It's just a custom flag that he made. You want Orange Free State as a ghost hovering over South Africa. Orange Free State. That was apartheid South Africa, right? No. It was... Oh, okay. That's actually kind of a cool flag. It preceded... it was an independent Boer-ruled sovereign republic under British suzerainty. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's see that. Suzerainty? How to pronounce?
Break it down. Soup is on the foot. Suzerainty.
Suzerainty. Okay. Learned 2 things today. Shameless plug to drop a like on the stream if you have not done so already. Well, we finished drawing Nepal. Behind Nepal, do the blue. It's a star on the bottom and then like a... I forget what the symbol is at the top. This doesn't need smoothing. Percent. It's getting in the way of me drawing the rays. Now we do the eye. Purple so I can see. Legendary battle between Ohio and Nepal. Make them fight in Jurassic Park. Here's an Ohio raptor. Doing the eye is kind of hard, I think. Oh, it's because he doesn't have teeth. That's why he looks weird. Alright, let's do the teeth. I wonder who came up with the idea of drawing Nepal as a monster. Absolutely iconic. Now, I have South Africa somewhere here. I can put the Orange Free State above him. Let's do this. Okay, move that. Merge that. Okay, we'll do Orange Free State right above this South Africa. I'm trying to eat Lesotho and Eswatini. That's a great flag. Eswatini. Let me pull it up. It's super complicated, but it's awesome. This and Kenya, I think, have... they break rules that I'm fairly strict about, but I love them for it because it's a great way of detailing the country's culture. This is the flag of Eswatini. So it's black and white shield with a staff and two spears on a field of blue, yellow, and red horizontal bands. It's a Nguni shield. The Xhosa tribe, or people, rather. Super cool. I love this flag. Christopher, your videos are great. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate that. We try our best to make funny stuff that entertains you guys. Pikmin Challenge Guy, Kosovo. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Please do not spam in chat. It's a communal space here. Okay, flag of the Orange Free State. This is a complicated flag. I don't know that I like this. Okay, now, the way that we drew ghosts, there was that one short we did where Aaron drew like the Soviet Union as a ghost. So I think I'm gonna do this, and then the bottom. That's gonna look like a sperm now. That doesn't look good. How did he do it? I guess that could kind of work. Let me see. It was What a Week, I think, is what we called that short. What a week. Yes. I'm gonna steal this. This is better than I could do. Spooky ghost. We'll turn this into Orange Free State. Kind of complicated. It's what, 7 stripes? It's 3 orange ones. Let's see if I can manage that. This looks right. Oh, I did the wrong colors. Let's trim this a bit. There we go. And then up here. That's good enough. Okay. Orange Free State as it goes over South Africa. Clever workaround. Sweden and Minecraft? Oh, right here. We still have to make a Minecraft server, don't we? Shameless plug to like the stream if you've not done so already. Make Michigan cube, please. I will go out of my way to make sure I never have to draw one of those shitty US state flags. I think I've drawn Michigan somewhere. This is good. Tennessee. Tennessee is not one of those shitty US state flags. It's one of the better ones. I have drawn Tennessee. Where was it? Oh, here's Michigan. Yeah, I drew Michigan here. Wisconsin about to hit Michigan. What was this? This is like the Naruto symbol or something? Someone had asked for that. I don't remember what that was. So many shitty USA flags low-key. Not even low-key. Most of them are hot garbage. And then Tennessee, I drew... I did draw Tennessee somewhere up here. Here it is. Oh, and there's a second Tennessee. Mr. President, a second Tennessee has hit the canvas. I don't know what happened with this one. But it's missing eyes. What is this? Nevada, and then... Who's this on top? Is this Sierra Leone? Or Republic of Malaysia or whatever? McDonald's land. Oh! Hold on, no. I have a very, very old one panel drawing. What was it? Since you mentioned McDonald's. Where is it? Do I still have this? I might not have this. This is... It's an incredibly old... Oh no, here it is. Okay. I made this for like a Polandball comment section. Like, the Polandball subreddit. Some comic. This must have been like 12 or 13 years ago. Surprise, diabetes. Diabetes! George, you have a question. You don't need to ask. You don't need to ask if you can ask a question. You can just ask a question. Oh, can I draw a Bob tank? That's the Bob Semple tank, right? Yeah, let's do it. Bob Semple tank. It's that crappy like one-man tank made in New Zealand in like the 1930s or something. This thing is a monstrosity. Bob Semple tank. I'm gonna try and be quick about this, but I say that every time I draw a machine. And we can put a kiwi at the top. I don't know what color this is. We'll make it green or something. For the tracks, let's do... Oops, blue. I don't know what's going on here, but let's make it messy. This is gonna look very bad. I'm so sorry. But, we're just gonna have to live with it. The tracks. Whoops. And then we'll do the same thing here. I'm not a tank person. I'm a plane nerd. I like planes, spaceships, rockets. Tanks I could never get into. I know some of you guys are tank nerds. Polandball War Thunder collab. I would. War Thunder is one of those games that I would like to like, you know? But I played it when it was in beta, very early on, many years ago. And I made the mistake of playing Britain when you should be playing Russia or Soviet Union, because the developer is a Russian or a Belarusian company, and they have like an insane bias towards Russian aircraft and Soviet aircraft. So I remember getting shot down by the Yak-9 all the time in that game, even though it was on paper worse than like any of the Spitfires I had or Hurricanes. It was absolute bullshit. So I stopped playing it because it's not fun to play what is supposed to be a historically and technically accurate game that is not historically or technically accurate. Rant over. Okay, this is that's a gun. All right, let's see what color we can make this. Oh, it's missing the turret up here. We'll add our own turret. There we go. We'll put a kiwi atop it, perhaps. Concord Productions, thank you for the $2 super chat. Draw that one guy on a missile, but the guy is the U.S. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean like that shot from Doctor Strangelove where the guy is riding the bomb? Okay, this has to be all sorts of different greens, dark greens. Why is it doing that? There's a hole somewhere. Why is it doing that? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm an idiot, that's why. Now let's do a darker green. Something like that. And then let's make the treads, make that black. And then we're gonna make them like brownish grayish kind of. Like this. It's messy, but it's a cartoon. And then inside of the tracks, something like that. I think. Alright, there's our Bob Semple tank. Let's put New Zealand. You could, yeah, New Zealand should update this tank and then put a laser on it. Make it shaped like a kiwi. And put a laser on it. Okay. Is there a New Zealand I can steal? I'm gonna steal this New Zealand, and I'm gonna make them smaller. Where was the tank? Down here. Beautiful. New Zealand with a Bob Semple tank. I hope you like it, George. I missed a donation earlier. Uh-oh. What did I miss? Oh, Game Enjoyer. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Can you draw Oklahoma getting hit by a tornado? Let's see. Oklahoma. Yes, I can. Let me add it to the list. I've got a few things that I've got to get to. Taiwan, sad, and Poland saying first time. I've got to do that. Oh, Egypt with the top right cut out because of Suez. All right, I've got to blow through all of these. Egypt. Totally forgot about that one. I have drawn Egypt somewhere. Where is the pyramid? Here, I drew Egypt there. Egypt. Here, we'll draw it as a ball first. Oh, you know what? Here, let's do the eyes. He has to be Sag. Do you remember a couple years ago when that container ship got stuck in the Suez and it like destroyed international trade for like 2 weeks or something? That was silly. Bulgaria Mapper, 1914. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Draw USA slapping Canada with tariffs, please. It is on the list. I will get to it as quickly as I can. Egypt. Flag of Egypt. Red on top. These. And then the eagle is kind of hard to draw. Hide the eyes for a second. There, it's the Batman symbol, but kind of, but an eagle. Pretend that's an eagle. All right. Pretty quick and dirty Egypt. Now, to represent the Suez. There we go. Very cool. let's do... I'm so sorry, I got backed up. You guys, a lot of people ask for specific things. Ireland sliding down a rainbow into a pot of gold. Okay. Let's do it. This will be fun. I've not drawn this before, but I'm looking forward to... Let's do it over here. Rainbow, pot of gold, and our favorite Lady Ireland. Let's do the pot of gold first. That's too shallow. That's way too thick. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Ireland in the pot of gold. Top of the morning to ya. Make this dark gray. Inside needs to be a little bit darker. Actually, no, let's do the gold first. Gold. Perfect. All right. It's gonna look like the mac and cheese that I drew earlier. Be honest, would you rather have a bowl of mac and cheese or a bowl of gold? Can't really eat gold. Okay. More gold. More mac and cheese. Do it for St. Patrick. It really does look like mac and cheese. Oh well. Alright, there's our pot of gold. We gotta do a rainbow. Okay. Roy G. Biv. That's how we remember it in English. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Okay. Let's do... Let me get a rainbow so I get the right colors. That's a web key. Oh, I can use web keys in this newest version of Photoshop. I can actually import them. Okay, red. Get rid of that Bob Semple thing. Get out of here. Rainbow. Oops. Purple. Violet, rather. Damn, this is tough. Drawing a rainbow. green. Oh, I've done bad things. I've run out of space. Shit. Made the blue and the indigo too pronounced. I think I know how I could fix this. Now we get the red. Blue, indigo, violet. Now I have to fix this mess up here. Damn, this is messy. Yellow needs to come up more. This is maybe gonna sound weird, but my brain just like doesn't process that green is like in between blue and yellow. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but like my brain totally gets the progression from violet / purple to blue and from red to yellow, but crossing from yellow to blue through green like doesn't make sense to me. Does that make sense to anyone else? Does that sound crazy? Like, green does not look like... Blue and purple look similar, right? Green, or red and yellow look similar, but green doesn't look like blue or yellow to me. You're feeling the same? Please tell me I'm not crazy. It just doesn't work for my brain. You know? It's like intellectually I understand it, but here, let's... That, I think, is good enough. I'm gonna put Ireland somewhere on here. Ireland! Italy has a mafia boss? Italy has a mafia boss? Whee! That's a bad eye. Hold on, let's fix that. That's better. Okay. Too far apart. Move this over here just a tad. Oh, you know, I started to plug the contest on Saturday and I totally forgot to actually finish plugging it. The contest is Impressionism. So if you want to participate in the next art contest, which will be held on Saturday, day and a half, 10:30 a.m. US Eastern Time, you can submit an entry on our Discord, discord.gg/Polandball official, or you can email me at colipb@gmail.com. Discord is preferred. I pinned our Discord link. Please don't show me a picture of a fish. Too late. Motherland or fatherland? Neither. Poland. Poland. Ireland. Here we go. I choose the potato. It's not an animal. Where was the rainbow? Here it is. Okay. I like that. Hell yeah, Ireland. All right. That was for Comrade Clinton. Taiwan and Poland. I gotta get to these super chats, guys. Taiwan and Poland. Want to hear my fun word? Taiwan. Where did I draw Taiwan? Taiwan, super fun to draw, I think. Taiwan and Poland together. Let's find a Poland somewhere up here. Taiwan. Whoops. Don't erase all of Taiwan. That's China's job, am I right? Oh. Move this eye over here. Whoops. Why is that not working? Taiwan's got a banger flag. Love it. Super, super cool. What did I do? East Asia has great flags in general, now that I think about it. I said earlier that Latin America had like the highest average sort of quality flag, but for like a continent. If we can count East Asia by itself and like exclude the rest of Asia, I think these eyes are no good. I think East Asian flags are probably the highest quality. They're all good. Like I think North Korea's is probably the weakest, but it's still good, you know? South Korea, great. Japan, great. PRC, great. ROC, great. Mongolia, I don't know if Mongolia is considered geographically part of East Asia. Probably not. I don't know. But Mongolia, excellent flag. Excellent. Fantastic. I'm also just like a sucker for Mongolia and Polandball. Layer 1, okay. Now I draw Poland. Poland. What's my favorite Polandball short? I have a lot. I mean, we have so many, and I think most of them like are not. There's only a handful that I actively try and not actively hate, but there's ones that I wish I could redo. You know, not every single one is great, but I think we have a very high average quality. My favorite one is probably You Just Can't Do It Too. really love that one. It's so absurd. Make a Mongolian throat singing. You're gonna go play War Thunder. I cannot throat sing. Mongolian throat singing. I don't know how they do it. Where was Poland? There we go. Plow surfing. Whoops. Why is it doing that? There we go. There we go. Draw the Albertan flag? Oh, God. Most Canadian province flags are just as bad as US state flags. Western Australia. What is Western Australia's flag? Is that the black and gold or black and orange one? Or is that the Aboriginal flag that I'm thinking about? Oh, ew, this sucks. I'm sorry to any Aussies in chat. I'm very harsh on your normal flag, your national flag, because it's garbage. This is also garbage. But I'll draw it, sure. You said you wanted it next to Texas? Is Western Australia like the Texas of Australia? Not Ozball mapping. I'm sorry. I don't like the Australian flag. If it makes you feel better, I don't like the Kiwi flag either. I don't like any flag that has the Union Jack in the corner. I think they all look bad. Some of them are better than others, but they're all bad. Like the Hawaiian flag, also bad. The old Dominion flags for Canada and like the old British Raj flag, terrible. Yeah, it's like a watermark, exactly. But, Mr. Geographist, some watermarks are better. The Union Jack is a great flag, but it sucks as a watermark. The French flag as a watermark, way, way cooler. Let me see if I can show you. I drew the French Antarctic Territory over here. This is an awesome flag. Let me pull it up. Because the French tricolor is just a simpler flag than the Union Jack, so it's not as messy. This is the flag of French Southern and Antarctic lands. Terre australe et Antarctique française. This is a cool flag. I like the shade of blue that they used. Denario de Stereo, thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. That is a butt flag? No way, man. This is great. The only thing that I don't like about it is the text. But it kind of looks like an anchor at the same time. So let's see. I was going to do... Oh, you know what I can do? For Western Australia? One succulent Chinese meal. I see you know your judo well. Let's pull him over here. Where did I have Okay, I'm just gonna cheat. Here we go. Australia, be gone. mean, there's a lot of great proposals out there for new national flags for New Zealand and Australia that are way, way better than the current national flags, so... It's not as if you wouldn't have a new flag, right? It's just, let's maybe toss the Union Jack in the garbage. We are going to copy this eye. Good eye, mate. Okay, I'm gonna draw... Is this a swan? Draw a swan. I don't know how to draw a swan. Let's figure it out. That's not terrible. Alright, there's Western Australia. And you wanted it next to Texas somewhere. Texas. Next to Texas. Next to this Texas. We got two Texi. What does anti-fur USA mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Kingdom of France. I hate drawing the Kingdom of France. Bourbon France, I imagine, is what you wanted. Let's see. God, I still have so much to get to. India and China staring into each other's souls. How can I do that? India. You guys made so many requests today. I'm so sorry that I can't get to every single one. I wish I could. I used to be streaming to like 7 people at a time. We've been averaging like 180 or something today. Pretty cool. But maybe, I don't know. I think some of you guys treat this as like a Bob Ross stream where like you guys are drawing while I'm drawing. So chat has a lot of great ideas. And you should draw maybe some of the things that they're saying. Staring into each other's souls. So this one should be... It's gonna be hard to show them as... Because if they're faced like sideways toward the camera... I don't know. Oh, I have an idea. Convenient. We have China right here. We have China at home. Mom, can we have China? Mom, can we have PRC? We have PRC at home. ROC. Damn, these are shitty stars. Hold on, let's try that again. It's because because I have to keep changing smoothing from 10% to 25% when I draw a ball and then back. You know what? Copy this. I don't care. I love the PRC flag. I think it goes hard. I said it. Not a controversial opinion, but most of the communist flags look cool. Okay, now we do India. Ooh, okay, let's start a war in chat. Which has the better flag, China or India? Let's offend 1.5 billion people, no matter what we do. Let's see, India, green on bottom. Pull his pants way up. And then the chakra. Oops, too far. Do shadow around the eyes, so here's what I'm gonna do. To stare into each other's souls. Here. So China's shadow on India, and then shadow here. Now we do 50% opacity. Merge these and then make the eyes white again. China and India staring into each other's souls. Okay. And that poll. Which has the better flag, China or India? 68% said China, 31% said India. I've got to agree. The PRC flag is just... It's a better flag. I do like the Indian flag, but I think I have to choose one of them. I think the PRC flag is better. South Korea with a tiny dog. Got one guy on a missile, but the guy is the U.S. I think he probably meant like the U.S. riding a nuclear bomb or something, like in Dr. Strangelove. So this is what I'm gonna do. I have to draw a hamburger for Fat USA as well. I'm just gonna put USA on top of that. Where's the US I can take? Where's a good US I've drawn? Oh, there's US with a hamburger. That's a good looking hamburger. There's another one. Lots of fat USA. US with a piece of poop on his head. We'll turn this into USA. Oh, no, you know what? Hold on. I have a better idea. That comic I showed you guys earlier. Actually, this is the bomb. Yeah, hold on. What was that short called? Cowboy? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna steal some Aaron art. And I'm gonna steal the hat. Let's flip him horizontally. Nope, that doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. I can flip the bomb instead. Let's do that. Workaround. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, now let's take his hat. And I think 35% is what I made it. You guys get this reference? Dr. Strangelove? This is a famous scene from, is a famous movie. Famous scene where the guy is riding the bomb as it's falling and he's waving his cowboy hat around. It's an old movie, so I don't know if many of you have seen it. But it's a famous reference. So, there it is. Please draw a Seychelles flag. Check this out. Seychelles is like the third biggest drawing here. Canada, USA slapping Canada with tariffs. US eating a very big cheeseburger. Let's do that. Let's take this one actually. You know what? No, let's take a more modern US drawn by Aaron. Let's see. Peace plan. Let's take this one. Give him a big hamburger. I drew a very detailed hamburger for an old comic. Let me see if I can find it. It was an alien comic. That was probably the most detailed hamburger I've drawn. Let me see if I can find it. I don't remember what that comic was called. Plus comics in my folder. We've done more shorts than I've made comics, actually, by a wide margin. I was always good at coming up with ideas for comics. I just didn't have the time to draw all of them. So Aaron and I are like a perfect match. I can write a lot and he can draw a lot. Where is this hamburger? Hamburger. I have no idea what it was called. Ah, whatever. Alright, we'll just draw we'll draw a new hamburger for him. Big hamburger. Just make it bigger. It's a little bit of detail, I think. Actually, it was, I don't know. I guess that looks kind of better. This is like a sickly bun. Let's make this bun better. Maybe this. That's might be too similar to the patty. That's better. And then no. It's too orange. It looks too much like the cheese, you know? That's a little bit better. Maybe a little bit lighter. Okay, I like that. USA with a big hamburger. There we go. Louisiana making a pot of gumbo with Quebec. I have drawn Louisiana, and I think I've drawn Quebec, and then I can draw the gumbo. Louisiana, I drew over here. I'm just gonna steal it with the confetti. That would actually be kind of funny if, I mean, it's state ball, right? If it was like a rule that Louisiana always had to have confetti and beads for Mardi Gras in every comic, just inexplicably always having beads and confetti. And then I drew Quebec down here. Visitez le Quebec. Come up here. Make Quebec a little bit bigger. Canada's nightmare. Bigger Quebec. Quebec. Whoops. I shifted the entire canvas. There we go. Gotta flip Quebec. We're going to remove the shadow. Keep it simple. And a pot of gumbo. Let's see what I can do. So let's make a bowl. I haven't had a gumbo in so goddamn long. Oh, it is so good. I've never been to Louisiana, to New Orleans. I would love to visit. Maybe I should go this year. I have not honestly traveled enough of the US as well. Okay, let's make it the inside. Here, we'll do red actually. Sort of like orange. Some green. Put some rice in there. Make a big ball of rice, and then let's do gray. So you can maybe kind of tell it's rice. This is making me hungry. These are supposed to be shrimp, I guess. That looks pretty good. All right. Bulgaria mapper, US slapping Canada with a tariff. Let's see. How did I do that? I'm trying to think. US slapping Canada with a tariff. Maybe... What was it called? Self-owned? Was that it? Let me see if I can find it from Aaron. Let me see. I need to figure out Bulgaria map or how I'm going to do it. I think what I could do is... I had an angry US somewhere, right? I'm thinking something like this, like the action sort of shot, like the slap, and then write tariffs on it or something. I don't know. Like replace this with Canada. Let's see what it would look like. So the football we replace. It's actually pretty easy. Monocle. Poor Bryn. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe one more down the center like this. Now we replace this with Canada. The Canadian Empire. Reverse British Empire, the Canadian Empire. Oh, the tariffs. Oh, tariffs are so stupid. Let's move them over here. Let's find a Canada to steal. Where's Canada? Here's one. Oh, you know what? We should do a poll on the Canadian flag. Game Enjoyer, I think I should be able to get to yours next. A lot of people donated. I want to make sure I get to all of them. And then I want to draw a couple more for normal chat as well. It takes a long time. I'm drawing. I can't draw something like instantly, right? Like, I'm not AI. This is a good drawing. Do the leaf. Alright, that's not a great leaf. Maybe I can pull it down a bit more? Let's try that. Yeah, I can work with that. Cool. That's cool. And up here. Let's try that again. It's like a Ben Garrison cartoon labeling everything. I don't know how else to represent tariffs. So stupid. For the Americans and Canadians in the chat, we are like as close as any two countries can be, culturally, linguistically, historically, geographically. The stupid fight that the American government has picked with Canada is so dumb. Canadians are the nicest goddamn people on the planet. And that includes the Quebecois. Alright, I think the Oklahoma getting tossed up by a tornado. Let me see. Oklahoma's flag, hard to draw, and I'm pretty sure Aaron has drawn it before, so let me see if I can steal it. You know what? Maybe I just draw it. Let me get the Oklahoman flag. It's not a great flag, but it's better than most of like the ugly US state flags that are just a blue field with garbage on it. This is better. This could easily be improved by simply removing the text. You don't need text on a flag, generally. Now, I don't know exactly how to draw a tornado. figure it out, and then we'll put Oklahoma. I've never seen a tornado in real life. I've gotten tornado warnings every now and then. Like tornadoes do form in the Northeast. They're rare, but it's not like in Tornado Alley in the Midwest and the Plain States of the United States. Is one of something like 90%, 95% of tornadoes on Earth form specifically in that part of North America because the conditions are just right for it. You survived an EF5. It was more 2013. I don't even know how you categorize them. F5, EF5, and IF5 tornadoes. An EF5 tornado is the highest rating on the enhanced Vegeta scale, indicating the most intense tornado damage. It signifies wind speeds of 201 miles an hour or greater, and is characterized by devastating damage. The most recent EF5 tornado in the U.S. occurred in Moore, Oklahoma, on May 20th, 2013. I seem to remember that one. Didn't I think President Obama visited afterwards, right? He was president at the time. I seem to recall him visiting after the tornado hit. Aussie, as a Californian who don't even know what they are. Wow, Californians have earthquakes. Biggest earthquake I felt was what was it? It was in 2014. The 2014 South Napa earthquake. That was a 6.0. That was the strongest earthquake I felt. What are we doing today, Cassie White? We're drawing. I've been drawing for almost 3.5 hours. So I'm going to draw Oklahoma getting tossed around in a tornado. It's going to be on its back at the top of the tornado, I think. I'm not sure yet exactly how I'm going to do this. Draw him as a bean. I have never been to any of the Plain States. Poland bean. Feathers. I've always thought the indigenous American aesthetic was really cool. I don't know enough about indigenous culture, but I've always really liked the, I guess like the stereotypical stuff that gets played up in the media about indigenous cultures, like headdresses and teepees and stuff, you know? I've always really liked it. Like they have different kinds of feathers. Like, I guess it depends on the tribe, right? But different kinds of feathers and like how you like carve the notch or something in the feathers indicates certain things about the person, like whether they've killed someone or whatever, how they killed someone in battle. What keyboard do I use? I have a SteelSeries something or other. What is this? Oh, you can see it. It's got lights on it. SteelSeries Apex 5. Now I have to do the leaf. fern, whatever this is. You know what? I actually, having drawn this, I actually like the flag, except for the text. Okay, what do you guys think of the flag of Oklahoma? We're gonna do a poll on this because drawing it made me think it's a lot better than just looking at it. But meanwhile, flag of Canada, 62 S tier, easy S tier. Canadian flag is easy S tier. 17A, 12C or lower, 8B. Yeah, Canadian flag is an easy S tier. Does anyone know what program he's using? I'm using Photoshop. I broke down like a month ago, and I'm now paying for a subscription for the newest version of Photoshop. I was using Photoshop 2015 for 10 years. But now I think I like the Oklahoman flag. Oops. Oops. You're not going to be able to read it, but that says Oklahoma. Let's make it 5-point font. Just need to know that there's text there, you know? You can kind of read it. There's our Oklahoma. Now we have to do a tornado. A cartoon tornado. This will be interesting. Kind of hard. This is not a great tornado. Damn it. Ah. Needs to taper off a bit more. Maybe we can do... I don't like this part right here. Do things like this. That makes it look a little bit better, I think. Yeah, that's better. Does that look like a tornado? Just like the outline? What do you guys think? I've never drawn a tornado. I don't know. It looks like a crushed can. I have no idea. It does? Alright. I have to give it like different shading and stuff, you know? It does look good? Alright. You're just being nice. Let's see. Let's add some different color grays and stuff to this. Whoops. I'm gonna try something strange here. Just bear with me. I don't know if this is gonna work. So we're gonna find out in real time. Actually, hold on. That might be a better, more elegant solution. Yeah, okay, we can do something like that. Okay. It's starting to look like a tornado, not a hurricane. I've been in hurricanes. I've never been in a tornado. Or near a tornado. I've been in a couple of hurricanes. They make their way up the U.S. Eastern Seaboard pretty often. Fun fact, hurricanes and cyclones never cross the equator. So if you didn't know that, now you learned something today. Whoops. Okay, now I'm gonna try and do something a little bit messier. Let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna duplicate this for a second, hide it, and then I'm gonna change the opacity on this one to like 65. And then here's our Oklahoma. Should we put him inside or like at the top or like sticking out like that? Like this? Near the top? Where should I put him? I was thinking near the top. In front? I don't think it works in front. Left? Side? Let's see. Throw it out. On the left side? What do you, like here, or? Running away from it? No, I think it's funnier if he's like if he's caught up in the tornado. Like a little bit more out. Like that? Let's try something. How do we feel about this? I think this is okay. I'm gonna keep this tornado. I'm gonna put it over there. Alright, there we go. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna duplicate that Oklahoma, because I think that's a very well drawn Oklahoma. Just, if I ever need it in the future, I want it unobscured by that tornado. Chillin', you sent me that Su-30. Chillin', I'm so sorry. That one might have to wait. I've been drawing for 3.5 hours, and I'm about to call it quits. I'm very, very sorry, Chillin', but I have liked all of the drawings that you've sent to me in Discord, as well as the paper mache planes you've made. I will draw your Su-30. Let me write it down. It's a Su-30 SM. Black text. Let's make it bigger. It's gonna have to be next time, Chillin'. I'm so sorry. I think that was the only outstanding thing. Let me double check. I think I got all of it, other than that. Right on. Okay, let's do like 1 or 2 more normal chat requests. Oh, where'd chat go? I lost you guys. Oh shit. How do I get you back? End poll, flag of Oklahoma. 40% S tier. 21A, 18B, 18C or lower. I have come around on this. I think this flag, the only problem I guess I have with this flag is the text. Only problem. So this is what I would do to fix this flag. And then let's make this bigger. I think this would be a fantastic flag. It's so dark. Yeah, I don't have good lighting. My desk is not that small. It's or not that big. It's like this wide. I don't really have space. I do have a ring light that I could put behind my left monitor here. I should do that. I just I want to get a new desk because I need to get a new monitor. I want to get a new desk so I can have a better sort of setup. But yes, this is a very amateurish setup. I'm not actually a streamer, you know. So I just draw shitty cartoons. Draw Burundi? I don't think I've ever drawn Burundi. Let's do it. Burundi, I think, is the smallest country on the African continent, right? Like excluding the island nations, right? Like Comoros and Mauritius and stuff, right? Burundi. How am I gonna draw Burundi? This is I wrote a script. It's very complicated, but I wrote a script about the 2 Congo Wars, which were colloquially referred to as Africa's World Wars. The first Congo War and the second Congo War. And I wrote a script about them, but I don't know that we're gonna get to it soon, as it's very complicated and involves a lot of countries. The Gambia is the Gambia smaller than Burundi? Really? Smallest country on mainland Africa. The Gambia, okay. There you go. List of African countries by area. Yeah, Gambia, and then Guinea-Bissau, and then Lesotho, and then Equatorial Guinea, and then Burundi. But then, yeah, like Seychelles, Sao Tome and Principe, Cabo Verde, Mauritius, Comoros are all smaller because they're island countries. Island states. Rwanda is barely smaller than Burundi? No, it says Rwanda is very slightly... Oh no, hold on. Oh yeah, it is very slightly smaller. Okay. Like 200 square kilometers apart. Okay, we're gonna do Burundi. 25% ball smoothing. Now we go back to 10% smoothing. Let's make him happy. I know nothing about Burundi. I believe it was involved in those 2 wars. And I believe I believe it's one of the poorest countries in the world. Those are some good eyes. I don't know how I'm gonna draw this. I think I'm gonna draw a circle. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna pretend as if I'm drawing the Scottish flag. So we'll start with the south here. Right. Burundi has a unique flag. There's no other flag that looks like it that I can think of. And this is green. Now I'm going to do like a purple circle. Like that. No, it's gonna be bigger. Yeah, okay, I think I can work with this. Now I erase these parts in between the green and the red sections. I've never drawn this flag in as a Polandball character before, so sort of building the plane as I'm flying it, you know? Chat stopped. Is chat dead? Rip chat. Oh, it looked like it was dead. Now the stars. Three stars. Burundi, 3 out of 5 stars. It's like I'm doing a Star of David or something. Let's see. Let's do 2 pixels. And I'll just copy and paste these stars. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. And one down here. And another one over here. I'm sure they're like more up here. But then the eyes are going to obscure them. So maybe I just creative license and I move them a little bit farther apart. Alright. There's our Burundi. All right, one more drawing. Last drawing of the night. What's next? One last drawing. Cambodia with a rice hat and sickle. I love that. Let's do it. I very rarely draw Cambodia because drawing Angkor Wat is very difficult. I love the flag though. What's it called? Cambodia, great flag. Curious what you guys think. Okay, Cambodia. I've been struggling to think of a short for Cambodia. Oops. Let me delete quick. Cambodia with a rice hat and a sickle. 25% ball smoothing. Nice. That's a smooth ball. I think small eyes, because that's funny to me.
Get rid of Oklahoma, get rid of Burundi. Blue, red, blue. Angkor Wat. This is going to be very bad. I apologize to any Cambodians in chat. You're going to see a very poorly approximated Angkor Wat. Actually, I think this is the best Cambodia I've drawn so far. So the eyes are going to obscure some of it, so it's always hard to know how much detail I should put into some of these drawings when the eyes are just going to cover some of them. One step, two step, three step. Now let's fill this in. I should have filled it in with, well, no, if I had filled it in with white first, then it would have worked. That's better. Okay, yeah, it still looks crappy. Whatever. Better than the previous Cambodia I've drawn. Yeah, I should have done filled it in with white and then done the black lines. Whatever, you can tell. You can tell it's Angkor Wat. Eyes. Okay, now rice hat. How did I draw the rice hat on Vietnam? Vietnam. There we go. The trees speak Vietnamese. I totally lost where Cambodia was. There it is, next to the plains. Next to Burundi. Let's do the hat. I might actually give him bigger eyes. I don't like those eyes. Not a bad first attempt at the hat. Maybe a little too pointy. Yeah. That's a bit shallower. I think that's better. South and North Korea. When was the last time I drew? South Korea is actually kind of annoying to... Well, they're both actually kind of annoying to draw, now that I think about it. Let's see, how would Aaron draw this? Something like this.
Needs to be thatched, right? Oh, the smoothing? No, smoothing's 10%, so I shouldn't have that much trouble doing this. Okay. Now let's give him a sickle. Let's make it a brown handle. Now let's do the blade. Light gray outline, I think. That's a good sickle. Kind of. Sort of. It's good enough. Better than good. Good enough. I think do something like this. Perfect. Let's redo the eyes. Let's give him bigger eyes. Let's delete those eyes. Purple. Purple eyes so I can see where I'm drawing. Perfect. Oh no! Oh, actually it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. I wasn't doing it on the right layer. There we go. Let's... Oh, we can't see other turrets. Oh well. Still, probably the... Whoops. I accidentally closed it. Shit, did I save it? Okay, good, it's saved. Whew. Thank God. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna end that poll. Flag of Cambodia. 47% S tier, 30A, 11B, 10C or lower. I think the Cambodian flag is probably an A plus, something like that. It's a great flag. Solid flag. Can I do Botswana with a bunch of diamonds? I think I drew Botswana with a diamond somewhere over here. Didn't I? I seem to remember drawing a diamond somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it was Botswana. Oh, God, where was it? Longtime viewers might remember, because that was a while ago from what I remember. I want to say it was down here. I definitely drew a diamond. Kyrgyzstan and an Xbox. We're gonna find that diamond. I'm like 70% sure I drew one. Where was it? Below Big Estonia? This is Big Estonia. These are the country foods. Am I crazy? Do you guys see it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Botswana with a diamond. Good call. Eagle-eyed viewer. Okay. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. I was streaming for nearly 4 hours. This was a very long stream. I was planning to do 2 hours. I gave you guys a 4-hour stream. I had fun though, but I do have to work on some shorts. We've got a short about Nepal that I have to work on after this for Saturday. And then I think Aaron was drawing one about... I don't want to give it away, but I thought of it on the way to Rome. That'll be Sunday. Tomorrow's is pretty funny too. So, I'm going to call it there. Do a Philippines short. I want to. Epic Ducks. I have a... Because the Philippines, I think, is the largest country by population for which we have not actually made a short specifically about them. I do have a script for the Philippines, like dragging a bunch of countries to do karaoke, because karaoke is huge in Filipino culture. Aaron has not drawn it yet. I keep bugging him, but Aaron's the one who draws, so I don't want to push him too hard. But if you want to cyberbully Aaron into drawing the Filipino short, then it, it's coming from you, not me, right? But yes, we do. I do have like a long script for a short about the Philippines because it's long overdue. A lot of our viewers are from the Philippines. One of the biggest countries for our viewers. So, Alt F420. Are you gonna do this another time? Yes. I stream usually two times a week, sometimes 3. But definitely, yes. I will try and stream again tomorrow night, around 5-6 p.m. US Eastern Time, same as today. And then Saturday morning, last thing I'm gonna plug before we call it for tonight. Saturday morning, 10:30 US Eastern Time. We have a contest that anyone is free to join. Let me pull it up. It's the 19th? Yeah. And this announcement artwork was drawn by Windex51, who won the previous art contest. So we're doing an Impressionist art contest. So Impressionism, my personal favorite painting style. I love Impressionism. So Saturday, 10:30 a.m. US Eastern Time. If you want to join, all you have to do is draw some sort of Impressionist Polandball art piece. Make sure it's not bigoted anyway. And then you can put it in our Discord, discord.gg/PolandballOfficial, or you can email me. I'll put my email in the chat, coleipb@gmail.com. Also, when you submit your artwork, please let me know what name you want me to attribute your artwork to. I don't want to use people's real names, so give me like a pseudonym or your YouTube name or your Instagram handle or whatever instead, right? Or if you want it to be anonymous, you can just leave out your name and I'll announce it as an anonymous entry, which is usually what I do. All right, that's it for me, guys. One last plug to like the stream if you're not done so already. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your Friday, Thursday, and enjoy your Friday if it's Friday morning for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.